right, Rob, 64 degrees. Is that how high we got today? Because it seemed so cold. Were we in the 40s this morning and then warmed up to just that?
Got some rain.
Got some rain, and that was really the key. It depends on where you are. There are some locations that made it into the 70s, but those locations have cleared out a little bit more quickly. So I think we may break into a peak of sunshine, but don't expect a lot of it. And we could get a break, a very, very short break from some of the rain chances. Maybe as much as 24 hours, but that's about it. There are a couple of sprinkles or light showers out there, but when you look at the visible satellite, you can see where we're starting to see some breaks in the clouds, and these exact same areas are where the temperatures have warmed up. So yes, there are still some locations in the low 60s, but where we see some sunshine, it helped to move our temperatures up. Now, if we break into some sunshine over the next hour or so, it's likely not going to do much for our temperatures. Your temperatures through this evening will move through the 60s. We'll end up into the 50s overnight. The clouds are likely going to stay with us. Overnight lows into the mid 50s. And then looking ahead to tomorrow, we have a rain chance in the forecast for tomorrow, as we have had in the forecast in the entire week's 7-day. However, we do expect that that's going to not arrive in the early part of the day, maybe even breaking into some sunshine, getting our temperatures up into the 70s. It arrives the second half of the day. Now, coming up, I'm going to walk you through this hour by hour, talk about this rain chance that will likely linger into Friday as well. It's coming up.
And tonight, you have the chance to make your voice heard when it comes to IMPD's strategic plan. The department is hosting the first of 7 listening sessions tonight at 6.
Our Marina Silva now explains what you need to know if you want to share your opinions.
Earlier this year, Chief Chris Bailey announced the intent to develop a 5-year plan for the department. Leading the project and listening to community input, Indy-based consulting firm Taylor Advising.
They'll have a blueprint in which to work from.
Community members like Jackie Gunn are looking forward to going.
Their whole team will be, I'm sure, brought into that fold and be able to have a community guideline in which to work from, along with all the other guidelines that they're responsible for through their training through IMPD.
IMPD leaders and officers will not be at the listening session. That's intentional. They want residents to have an honest conversation with representatives from Taylor Advising.
We want to encourage people to be open and candid and be completely transparent about what they want to see from us.
Gunn says IMPD has a tough job, and she likes the fact they still want community input.
I have the highest respect for our police officers and those that lead us. They're doing a good job working with what they have, and they're constantly short of staff. And so they're trying to be in a lot of places at a lot of different times. It's almost impossible. And I appreciate the fact that they're actually putting their lives on the line to try to accommodate our health and welfare.
If you can't go in person tonight, there's an online survey you can fill out. It takes less than 20 minutes. There are 6 more listening sessions throughout June. Reporting in Indianapolis, Marina Silva, 13 News.
And tonight is just the first listening session. It starts in a little less than an hour. It's at 6 o'clock if you'd like to go. The public is welcome at the Martindale Brightwood Community Center.
And tonight, the Chief of Emergency Medical Services in Muncie is on administrative leave. Wesley Miller is facing charges of domestic battery in front of a child less than 16 years old and residential entry in Jay County. The city released a statement today saying, quote, "We want to emphasize that these allegations are not connected to Chief Miller's duties as an EMS professional and did not occur within Muncie or Delaware County. Nevertheless, the city holds its employees to the highest standards of conduct both on and off duty." Ahead, in need of more officers.
The shortage in Bloomington and how that department is now looking to entice new hires. That's ahead here at 5:30.
First at 5, though, President Trump appears to be on a pardoning spree, and it could benefit the reality TV stars, the Chrisleys. Why they could be getting out of jail and the other people the president is looking to help.
We also have an update today on the Israel-Hamas war. The leader now, who we're told confirmed, is dead. Ahead.